In this vlog, we are going to talk about our experience in Oslob swimming with the whale sharks. Good morning, day 2 Dumaguete. We are heading out to the whale shark and we are running slightly late. We're in the van to Dumaguete Port. Waiting for the ferry here at Cebu Port, which won't arrive until 7 o'clock, so we're on the 7:30 ferry. It is now 6:54. We should be going pretty soon. This is the ferry that will take us to Oslob. It looks rather old, but it's a very short crossing and they are as seaworthy as they come. She's got the abdominal cramps, probably from something she ate.
Yeah, because it's been a long time since I had pork.
She had lechon.
Yes, I ate lechon.
Hopefully we'll feel better later in the day. We could probably have gotten up that ferry and taken our seats on the deck. I don't know what we're actually waiting for, but we're waiting. So that was what we were waiting for, the refueling of the ferry to take us across the channel. Okay, we are on board the ferry now, finding our way to our seats up on the deck. The ferry not only transports passengers but vehicles as well. I think they could transport as many as 25 to 30 vehicles depending on the size. This is quite a busy route because there are a number of travelers from Cebu to Dumaguete every day, and this ferry shuttles back and forth several times a day. We have arrived at the Whaleshark Resort. There seem to be a lot of people here right now. There are lots of vans. We are now heading towards the briefing area. The number of visitors wanting to swim with the whale sharks is really astounding, but I also understand that it is a huge tourism opportunity for Oslob. So every individual or group in the queue gets a number, and while waiting for our number to be called, I looked out into the water and I can say that every single person you see out there on the boat is whale watching, either on the boat or in the water. Thankfully, the weather is perfect for this kind of activity. I guess the sheer number of people here today is a reflection of post-COVID travel as well. International and local travelers have started revisiting tourist sites at this time when COVID is in the rearview mirror. Okay, it is really busy now. Every visitor to Oslob receives a briefing before getting into the boats. We received our own briefing from our own tour agent because he's an authorized representative. They have briefings in Chinese and maybe Korean and Japanese. It's amazing. When our number was called, we fell in line for our life jackets. As the life jackets arrived, we donned them with the assistance of some staff, and they made sure our jackets were tight and fastened properly before we got on the boats. As we rowed to the whale sharks, now would probably be a good time to share with you some tips to improve the visitor experience in Oslo. So first, come early. We came around 8:30, 9 o'clock, and the people were swarming the place. Some even were there at as early as 5 o'clock. Then you get to see the whale sharks much earlier in the day. Second, and one of the more important things at the briefing, is that you cannot apply sunblock or any lotion on your skin because there might be an adverse effect on the whale sharks. So you'll have to go in without any protection from the sun. So when you get to the whale shark area, you can either choose to stay on the boat, get in the water holding on to the outriggers and just watch the whale sharks swim by, or you can do as I did and really swim out there and get much nearer to the whale sharks. You don't have to worry about goggles or diving masks because they are available on the boats and the boatman will lend them to you without charge. These are really gentle giants and they swim very slowly. They stay on the surface of the water. They go after the food being fed to them by the boatmen and guide the whale sharks in the direction that they like the whale sharks to be swimming so that the visitors on the boats can see them and get close to them. If you stay on the boat, that's fine as well. You can still see the whale sharks from the surface of the water. If you get into the water and just cling onto the boat, that's fine too. You can see the whale sharks much clearer, certainly because you are in the water. And if you swim out there and get close to whale sharks, then you can get some really good shots. My recommendation is that you have somebody hold the camera as you swim close to the whale sharks. I had a camera with me, But as you can see from the footage, it's not as good as it could have been because I was holding the camera as I was swimming next to the whale shark. If I had known better, having somebody who knows how to swim hold the camera and take footage would be much better. The whale sharks are beautiful, gentle animals. These whale sharks were about 5 to 6 meters long. They are very gentle, they're beautiful, they're gray with white spots, some black with white spots. And you could just really get close to them, although you're not allowed to touch them. And that's the other rule. You cannot touch the whale sharks because they are, after all, still wild animals. Oh, and one more thing. If you are in the water, you kind of have to be vigilant and be aware of your surroundings because in our case, 3 of the whale sharks just came up from the blind side of the boat. And basically before we knew it, we were right on top of the whale sharks, and yeah, some of our friends let out a shriek. So on that note about having somebody take photos or videos of you while you swim with the whale sharks, you could hand your phone or camera to one of the boatmen and he could do it for you. They're all very professional and they all take very good photos, and give them a tip when you get back to the shore. After the whale sharks, we headed back to the port and got on another ferry back to Dumaguete City. So that's it for this vlog. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you are into travel and outdoors, and hit that notification bell if you'd like to be reminded or informed about content like this from me in the future.